yeah, let's take a look at Keisuke now. This will be the first impressions of Yaboy. I am excited. He is still Shinsengumi. Even if he's not Kondo, who was my #1 most wanted servant to be added, he still counts, okay? Let's go. Let's level him up first to see what's up regarding Ascensions, etc. Okay, first Ascension. Oh my god, my saber pieces are gone. They are just gone. Wow, the timing though. Whoa. Oh wait, so was he the one in the actual PV? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to be a new servant or whatnot, but I think it was this Ascension of him, right? His hair looks interesting as well. How does his hair even work? I honestly can't tell what's going on. It's like folded on top of each other in like weird ways or something. Wait, did I actually hear that? Does he have a filter on his voice now? Is it a bit muffled because of the mask? Did they actually do that for this Ascension? That's kind of cool. It's a small difference, but it's cool. I guess we can see it right now with the next Ascension because it won't change yet. Let's hear that again. That's actually a very cool detail if they did that. I think it's a bit muffled, yeah. It almost looks like he's blind or something. Don't think he is, but, you know. Alright, here we go. Third Ascension. Second is already pretty cool, though. Does he get the Haori? That's the question. I assume he would, right? He does get the Haori, yes. I knew they were not going to let me down, okay? He is Shinsengumi after all, okay? There it is. So far, all of the Shinsengumi guys on their, like, minus Okita on the other, like, versions, but on the base versions, they all have the Haori, okay? Alright, here we go. Final Ascension time. I wonder if he has the Haori on the FA. Not that he needs to, but let's see. I'm guessing no. Well, I haven't seen this, obviously. He actually does. That's an interesting perspective. It's like from a window. Herb. Very artsy FA, I have to say. No pun intended, right? So he only has glasses in the first Ascension? Was that correct? I think it was, yeah. Pretty cool, though. I actually like it. What's up with his hands, though? These hands? Do the hands remain the same? They do. Is that just his... Can we call this the Keisuke pose for now? I like 2 as well. Like, it's edgy, but it's not like super edgy. Like, it's not like Okada Ascension 2, which is way too edgy for my taste. This one is okay. Yeah, this is the modest one. I almost just want to go 3 because of my Shinsengumi bias. That Haori is just legendary. But now we get to the gameplay side, okay? Stat-wise, he has 8.7k attack as a 4-star saber. Not great. Definitely on the lower side, but he's not like on the low side. It's just alright, I would say. So stat-wise, nothing like too remarkable. Now then, let's take, not skills because those I look at later, let's take a look at passives. So passives-wise, we got Magic Res D, not great, and then Riding E. And also, what is his deck? I know he has an Arts MP, and his deck is double quick, double arts. And what's the hit counts? Triple hitter on the quick. I guess the Riding can be okay then. But it's also an E rank, much like Okita, so it's very low. It's not going to affect much anyway. So passives-wise, pretty underwhelming, I have to say. That's it. The third one is just an event bonus, so that's it. Then the MP, let's see. So it's an Arts MP. What do we got? All allies get attack up for 3 turns, first of all. So it's an AoE attack buff before anything else happens. And then also a battery for everyone, which scales with overcharge. I assume it's like maybe between 10 and 30, depending on overcharge levels. Let me actually look at that. It actually is. I'm a god at game design, dude. Okay, and then, so it's a 10% base. Yeah, makes sense, because it says charges by a little bit. And then self-stars per turn for 3 turns. Is this even a damaging MP? I just realized that. Is a support MP, is it? Bro, I just realized that. Now the AoE attack buff makes way more sense. I thought he would have had a damaging MP. Okay, this makes a lot of sense now. So stars per turn for self for 3 turns. And then all allies. Shinsengumi servants. Crit damage up for 3 turns. Ooh. And now I see why George said maybe he's the one I'm actually more excited about. Even if supposedly, you know, Sen no Rikyu, the Berserker, apparently amazing. But yeah, I can kind of see why Keisuke over here would be something that I'm interested in. I kind of like that only the crit damage is also behind Shinsengumi. Everything else, everyone else gets. So that's nice. It's not completely just for Shinsengumi. Wow, so this changes things. Okay, the attack... remember I was talking about the stats? The attack doesn't even matter that much anymore then, even if it's on the lower side. Because I really thought he was a DPS. I'm actually happy he's not, because there's already so many single target Arch Sabers, like a Saito, who's already Shinsengumi. So it's good that he's not like directly competing with him. Like with this, he's actually directly supporting him. I much prefer this, if anything. Oh yeah, the stars per turn is like, it's 10 stars per turn flat every rank, and the attack buff is the one that scales with MP level, so it's 20 to 40%. Would have maybe liked to have seen 50 on the higher level, but sure. 50% crit damage for Shinsengumi allies. So if you're using it to buff Shinsengumi, I assume it buffs himself as well. It should, because it doesn't say it excludes himself. In that case, it's a good MP. It's like a good... It's not an amazing support MP. If you're not using him to buff with Shinsengumi units, then I want to say it's average-ish as a support MP. It's not amazing. It's just okay. Again, nothing groundbreaking so far. Then let's get to the skills. Alright, we have an attack up skill icon. So, another AoE attack buff for 3 turns. Interesting. And then MP gain up for 3 turns for all allies as well. And a star bomb. Now, the numbers also matter. It's a 6-turn cooldown, so let's see. 20% attack, 20% MP gain, and 10 stars. Flat, doesn't scale. I feel like some of these numbers could have been higher on a 6-turn. This should have been a 5-turn cooldown. With those numbers, this should have been a 5-turn cooldown, in my opinion. Like, make it either like 25 stars if it's a 6-turn cooldown, or if you don't want to move the stars, maybe up the attack to be 30%. Still okay. Again, much like the MP, not trash, it's alright. Then we got a green and a blue shared icon. Interesting. So for your Okitas and Saitos, right? Oh, never mind. It's actually self, quick, and arts up for 3 turns, and a battery on a 6-turn cooldown again. So let's see, are these numbers more reasonable? 30% for the cards, and then 20% flat on the battery. I feel like the card 30% is fair for both, especially when both are gainy types. But I feel like the battery could have been 30% on a 6-turn cooldown. I feel like it could have been 30% as well. So yeah, it's a self-charge as well, obviously. I didn't mention that, but I assume it was obvious because the buffs are also self-only. Again, it's just alright. Everything about him is just alright so far. And then we get a dodge icon. I assume it's a self-dodge and then maybe something cool besides that. Let's see. At least he should be able to protect himself. Oh, never mind. It's AoE. 1-time 3-turn dodge for all allies. And also heals all allies and removes dots. Poison, curse, burns. 6-turn cooldown again. So the only thing that scales is the healing. So how much is that? It's between 2 to 3k. I think it's the same thing again. It's just alright. It is just alright. It's not an amazing defensive skill. It is just alright. Well, there you go. I do like him though, for what it's worth. But I feel like he won't be like someone you'd ever really pick that much. Especially if you're not running Shinsengumi units. So I would mainly just run him with Shinsengumi stuff, mostly for the fun of it. I guess the direct comparison to him is Lanling, because he's also an support 4-star Saber, with a lot of similarities actually. And I don't know, maybe Lanling is still better, honestly. I feel like he could still be the better option, especially if you're not landing that Shinsengumi buff, the crit buff from the MP. Now, I don't know about his gains yet though, obviously. They could be actually very decent, so maybe his MP uptime is actually very solid. But even then, I don't know. For most cases, you still might be better off running a Landling, to be honest. And especially, a small side note is that Landling is also easier to MP up being permanent. And Keisuke here being limited to Gura 7, so not easy to get that attack up higher on that MP. But you know what? I'm still happy about this. I think he's cool. He's definitely not top tier, but hey, more Shinsengumi always good. Now, next year, let's get Kondo, right? Come on. Give me that Kondo as well. Give me that 5-star Saber Kondo. Oh, yes, please. So if you enjoyed this, do be a solid and press the like button, helps out. No idea when this video comes out. Don't think it's gonna come out day one of this event because I have so many other things to upload as well, but I'm gonna try and push out these videos out pretty rapidly anyway. So stay tuned, stay subscribed. Good luck if you're rolling for anyone, be it NA, JP, or something else. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video episode.